restaurant owner Matthew Oliver claims a Lincoln City Council member slapped him, and he says it was all caught on camera. Oliver was live streaming at the Congressional Candidate Forum on Monday when he says the conversation took a turn. Oliver says he was assaulted, and he says his adopted Filipino son was verbally attacked.
ABC 10's Jay Kim has both Oliver and Lauritsen's side of the story.
At California's 3rd Congressional District Candidate Forum in Lincoln on Monday night,
we have one of our Lincoln City Council members here, but he doesn't like me.
Matthew Oliver, who's a local business owner, approached Lincoln Council member William Lauritsen while filming on Facebook Live to ask him questions and get responses.
Who are you in favor of this fine evening?
Dr. Jones?
Kermit the Frog?
No, Dr. Jones.
After some back and forth between the two, things suddenly take a turn. As you can see in the video, Lauritsen grabs Oliver's phone for a brief moment before handing it back. But Oliver never expected to experience what he says happened next.
Once I got it back, I said, he just assaulted me. And he goes, that was an assault. This is an assault. And then he smacks me on the face. I wasn't prepared for it. He was behind me. It completely shook me.
Lauritsen says that's simply not true and says he only demonstrated an actual slap after being accused of assault by Oliver, stating Oliver pushed the phone in his face, hitting his nose, something Oliver says is simply not true.
He said I was assaulting him. I says, no, that's not assault. If I went like this and I went, I didn't hit him, I said that would be assault, and we were both laughing. So I don't really know what his problem was.
The plot thickens further. Oliver says Lauritsen proceeded to verbally assault his adopted son, who's Filipino-American.
Came up to him and said, you don't belong here. You're not a U.S. citizen. You need to be deported.
Lauritsen disputes that claim.
No, I did not say that. He came up to me and says, because I was arguing with his father, that I'm not a real American. I guess because I'm a Democrat. I'm not a real American. And I says, well, of course I'm a real American. Are you a real American? That's it. I never said he should be deported, anything else. I didn't even know he was Filipino.
Oliver and Lincoln Mayor Holly Andreada, along with other council members, are now calling on Lauritsen to resign.
Myself and the rest of the council have worked for several years to build trust with our residents. In the span of 15 minutes, he just broke the trust that we have built.
I'm thankful for an opportunity to be able to hold him accountable.
Lauritsen says he feels like he's dealing with political blowback, and while he says he's apologetic for taking Oliver's phone and acknowledges he should have simply walked away instead of engaging in conversation, he says,
no, I'm not going to resign, okay? I'm really appalled at my 4 council members, what they did, okay? That was totally uncalled for. If they wanted to reprimand me for jostling with Oliver, that's fine. But saying they're going to take me off all committees and everything else, this is just too far.
Moments after the incident, you can see both pose for a picture together.
Smile pretty, 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
A police report has been filed, and the mayor says it's up to voters to do a recall. However, the incident will continue to be discussed during a city council meeting happening on May 10th, where the mayor said that they are looking at removing Lauritsen from his appointments, meetings, events, and other commitments.